we got to talk about Democrats astroturfing. And I know I made a video on this last week with AOC and Bernie Sanders and some of the things that were discovered. But I do think it's important to highlight this because we can't allow Democrats to put up the smoke screen once again on us, right? It's what they did throughout Kamala's campaign. And we talked about that extensively in several videos. But also, I want to highlight this again because Joe Rogan is talking about it, and I think that is major as well. Someone as popular and as well known as Joe Rogan is highlighting this. This is huge. This is huge. So with that being said, let's dive in.
They claimed there was 30,000 people, but they got all the cell phone data, and they found out there was 24,000 cell phones. So they fudged it a little bit. That sounds normal. But they also said that a huge number of these people had been to 20-plus events and a lot of other different, progressive events. And it seems like, at least on some of them, for sure, they were paying people. So they're giving people money to get on a bus, go to this place, here's your sign, go have fun. And so you're doing something different. Right, you're pretending that these people are all coming out to see you, but they're coming out to see you because you're giving them money and free food.
Right.
And you handed out water bottles, and everybody gets a sign, and everybody seems like they're kind of a part of a team. And for a lot of losers, a lot of people that don't have things going well in their life, and what do we? I was a loser at many points in my life. If somebody called me up and said, "Hey man, you want to make $400 and just go to this Kamala Harris rally?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." I would 100% go. I would 100% go with no political. And then I'd probably think she's cool, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm fucking voting for her, dude. He's Hitler. That guy. We gotta stop Hitler." And I'd be holding up that stupid sign. If you found me when I was 21, 100% I would have taken that $400.
Yeah.
They were giving out $1,000 for people to protest. I think it was Tesla. I'm not sure about that, but I think it was Tesla. But so they had the rules of engagement. If someone comes after you, hit them in the body. Don't pick up an object unless they pick up an object first. Are you organizing gangs? Are you guys paying money for people and then literally saying to them, here's what happens if you engage in violence? Why is that even on the table? I thought you guys were peacefully protesting. Who's going to get how many pro-Tesla fucking hooligans are out there that have beaten people up for Tesla? Is it fucking zero? I have not seen a bunch of pro-Tesla gang members out there. So what are you going to encounter with this anti-Tesla movement? The police? Who's going to stop you from who's going to engage with you? You're kind of talking in a way that at least puts it on the table that violence might take place. And you're paying people.
Yeah.
And because they destroyed language, now it sort of logically makes sense, right? If these people are Nazis. If you actually thought they were Nazis.
Right.
If you actually thought Nazis had taken over your country, you'd pick up a gun, right?
You shouldn't need $1,000 and free lunch. $1,000 and free lunch is crazy.
You need to smooth things over, make it easier.
You need to subsidize your movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would have a hard time doing the $1,000 one. I'd be like, bro, we're going to jail. I'd be like, I'm not that stupid. I'll hold the sign. I'll go to the rally. But if I was 21, they said, look, $1,000, I want to protest against Tesla. I'd be like, hold on. What happens if we get arrested? This guy's rich.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let you light his fucking cars on fire, stupid. He's the richest man on earth. What are you talking?
Facts. These people are being organized, and I talked about this in a past video when there was the image of all of the signs coming out of the back of a U-Haul truck, and they had clearly been mass printed and put together professionally. It's bro, these aren't just regular protests. These aren't people who truly see something wrong and are like, yeah, we're gonna go out here and protest this. Let's get some Sharpies and put this thing. Somebody's funding a lot of this and putting this all together. They rented a whole U-Haul with a bunch of professionally printed signs, and they're bringing those out. This just looks weird. And, one of the things that I noticed the other day is a video of Chuck Schumer, where he actually tells the truth. He says the quiet part out loud, and he doesn't even realize what the hell he said. I'm gonna play the clip for you, but I love this type of stuff, and I love just having Democrats. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I love having Democrats on national TV because every now and then they say the quiet part out loud. I believe Nancy Pelosi also said the quiet part out loud before as well, and didn't even realize what she had said. But check out this clip of Chuck Schumer saying it.
We are mobilizing in New York. We have people going to the Republican districts and going after these Republicans who are voting for this and forcing them to either change their vote or face the consequences. This is a long, relentless fight that we fight every day. And I am confident that we will bring Trump's popularity, numbers, and strength down if we keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. We are mobilizing in New York. We have people going to the Republican districts.
We are mobilizing and we have people going to Republican districts. Interesting. So who's mobilizing? Who's the person behind the curtain pulling the strings, Chuck? Oh, Chucky Chuck? And why are you sending people to Republican districts? So that means Republicans' constituents actually agree with the stuff that they're doing. So you're sending people from outside of their districts to force them to do something against their own people's will. That's quite interesting, Chuck. I'm glad you admitted that. And he didn't even notice that he said it. Said the whole quiet part out loud. Yep, we're doing this, guys. It's us. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. So this is what Joe Rogan was talking about here. It's this crowd. If you guys haven't seen this video, AOC is there on the stage there. They said they had 30-something thousand people, which 34,000 people. It's right there. I highly doubt that's 34,000 people. That does not look like 34K, but who knows? Maybe. It doesn't look like 34,000 to me. It's a good sized crowd. I'm not saying it's nothing, but this doesn't look like 34,000 people, personally. But yeah, this is where all of the cell phone data that Joe Rogan was talking about actually came from. Okay, 84% of those devices had shown up at 9 or more other protests, including Antifa /BLM events, pro-Hamas and pro-Palestine demonstrations, and Kamala Harris campaign stops. Over 30% of the phones that were in that video had attended 20 or more. I don't know about y'all, but there's no way I'm going to 20 or more Republican rallies. I haven't even been to one Trump rally, to be completely honest, let alone 20 rallies or protests. That, to me, that screams you're being paid. But if you guys still aren't convinced, here's a video clip that Carlos took of some protesters that just, happened to all leave said protests just conveniently at the same time. It's almost as if they were just, clocking out.
Yeah, kiss mine, pal. Go back to Mexico. I respect your point of view. I respect your point of view. Yeah, see you across the border, Pedro. I respect your point of view. Yeah, we don't respect yours because yours is nothing. They have no point of view. They say we don't want Social Security. We do. We don't like this. We do. They're nothing but a bunch of liars. Yeah.
Everyone all leaving at the same time. It's almost as if they were paid to protest from said hour to said hour, and their shift was over. So, hey, protest over. Last time I checked, everybody doesn't all of a sudden leave or protest all at the same time. It's kind of organic. You get one person here, maybe one person there, it's just like a light trickle. It's not just everybody disperses all at once, especially if there's no police presence, right? If there's not, a police force forcing them to leave the protest for whatever reason. So, yeah, listen, they've been caught. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but all of this talk about the AOC and Bernie rallies has really quieted down. Just last week, the whole talk, the talk was Bernie and AOC going on a tour around the country, holding all types of rallies. That all went quiet after their astroturfing got exposed. Kind of convenient, isn't it? I love it. We figured out their scam. This isn't grassroots. This isn't, oh yeah, we got a bunch of people on our side, you know, at least on the left, right? Out to support AOC and Bernie. No, these are the same folks that they've recycled time and time again, and they're trying to convince people that they have all of the support. Same thing that they were doing with Kamala. It's all fake. But what do you think? Let me know. Thanks for tuning in as always. Peace and love. I'm out.